Welcome to this game of 4-player Brawl Mechabellum. It's a different one, I don't usually go for it. I played some in the past, but in the last seasons I haven't played it a lot. You can see here me going for Sabertooth Specialist with balls and fangs. And my plan was balls, even with the nerf to nerf and buff. In the 4-player Brawl it's a nerf, because they limited the maximum range the boss can get from it, but still 100 meters range for the boss, an extra range, and there's the 40 for the enhanced range, so 140 extra range for the boss, getting them at 185, which is a lot of range. They have more range than a melter, so I was planning on going boss as my main carry with Ballseers, which have the same speed of the boss and can also get a lot of range with his extended range and AA, and they will be mainly going for AA, since the balls can hit air. So that was my plan for this. My opponents here, this one has Legend Void Eyes, Fire Badgers and Marksman, and Spiders and Void Eyes. Spiders are usually good on this one, especially if you have field maintenance on them. They can go really good on the first rounds and do a lot. On my case, I have to start behind because they want them to get range. I just didn't go all the way in the back because I still want to try to get the towers in the middle. But not a great start here for me against Arclights, Steel Balls. Thinking back, maybe I should have went for a shaft clear unit. You see, my problem here will be shaft clear, although I will win here. And I will stack my balls on the same side. The problem is, instead of as a normal game, you defeat your own side and go for the other. In this case, they defeat one side and have other things to go, so this one will lose in the end, because there's only shaft in here. My fangs are my shaft clear in this situation. And the Crawler is also hitting. You can see most of my opponent, the AI army also went for this side. Only one ball and one Arclight on this one. And they actually managed to kill almost everything, just the Arclights left alive. So if one of my balls had turned and went for this side, I would be able to kill this Arclight. But just got a debuff, which will make me arrive a bit too late on this one, so no 100 free money for me. My opponent got it, and now the fangs will get obliterated by this Arclight, and the balls won't be able to kill everything here. So not a great start for me. Didn't even get all the money from my opponent units here, the AI. But I was the worst one. It was the second worst. Sapphire Sam was worse with only 84. But look at the red. 326, that's a lot of money. Red is here. And that really helps. And he just got even more, 376, that is speed this. 441. So you can see who started very well. More than 300 more money than me. Here we have the first choices. It doesn't have space like when it's 1v1 to show the choices, it will only show what you choose. I skipped the first one. Don't remember what were the options. And I will pick a unit. Which one we will find out together. My opponents are taking more time than me to select. and Stormcallers. You can see this time I'm against Fangs with Henge and Mustangs. A level 2 Mustang here. I'm starting to get technology on my balls. My opponents skip. And this one skip and don't know the other one yet. You can see through the screen here what I am doing. I can just hide it. I'm getting the storms to deal with the enemy hounds and help with the shaft. And also getting Arclight to help with the shaft. Because my problem here is I have no shaft clear. My fangs are my shaft clear. And I don't have a lot of money. I'm already out of money just doing that. And this one is starting to go for Phoenixes. Level 2 Phoenix with more Phoenixes. Yeah, even got a Rhino drop. But someone dropped the Rhino right. No, he's the one. He dropped the Rhino right on top of the enemy units. On my side here, you can see my storms are doing great. My balls are starting to tank. And he doesn't have the DPS. I don't have the DPS to kill my balls here. And with that, I'm going for the towers. So look at this. An army of Void Rays with Henge already. But got both towers. So this time I got some money. All my units turned to this side, which was bad. Although I wouldn't have hit it before the opponent lost. So no money from the tower over there. The red's the first, so killing his units is great, but it's mostly air units and I don't have anything to hit air here on my fangs. But his spider will deal with my fangs. Speed this up a little. You can see a single white eye here killing the towers. We're just getting money for the blue, I think. Yeah, no, the green. Blue is me. And money for me. 368, so almost. I thought he will get the tower here, so he'll get 50 more. Every tower is 50 money. So 467. 368, only 100 less than the first one, so much better this time around. Let's see the 1.5. The choices are made faster here. Here you can see I'm getting a giant beacon going for my towers here on the side. With level 2 balls, 5 badgers and marksmen. You see, I choose really fast compared to my opponents. Laser sight, put on one of the balls, and phantom rays. I thought the phantom rays would work great against this here. He only has the marksmen to deal with them, and level 1 marksman against level 2 phantom rays, not that good. Red went for the same thing as me, the other one chose one and skip it, and the other skip it, and he always takes long to choose his unit. Getting level on my storm, did a lot on the last round. I got my free Sabertooth. Shamefully, on this one, the selling only recovers 50% of the funds. I'm getting more balls here. Expanding my ball line, and that's it for the hunt. You can see the phantoms doing great. The other side, the balls are winning easily. The opponent already destroyed this one, but I got the other tower. And almost 300 already. You can see here my opponent lost against the AI on this side. But I have no problem dealing with healing Rhino. It was problem what was his problem. My problem here is still anti-air. My anti-air is the Phantom Ray, which I killed one of the phoenixes here. And we'll manage to win the air fight on this slide. And there's nothing left in the air. So, victory for me. Let's speed this. Even if I didn't get the most money, you can see, Head did it again. 500 compared to my 480. But I'm still behind him, so I'm not the first. When you are the first one, you usually get targeted, because killing your units give money. It's a way for this mode to balance. The first one don't snowball with gaining more and more money and getting first every time. So the others will target him and get money out of him. You can see here I chose really fast. Missile and Rhino. The Rhinos are great units to go in the front line and tank for me. I'm also getting more range for my boss. Opponent went for enhancement module, which I don't find that great in here, because selling gets you less money. A lot less money, only 50%. You can see the units are out targeting this side. You see me moving one of the Phantom Rays in the back because I'm fighting Phantom Rays. And thinking back, I should have went for Ballseers already, because I needed something to deal with those Phantoms. And I don't kinda have it. Even if I put the Phantom Rays in the back, they are still in the front of my army here, as soon as my Rhinos die. And he has a lot of Phantom Rays. Just got my tower, which is really bad. And it's all level 2 Phantom Rays. So unfortunately this time, my army did really badly. Because I didn't counter the enemy units. And lost to the AI army. A shame to behold. You can see the red with his Iron army did really well. I didn't notice that it was still on 1.5. Here, let's see the shots again. I skipped the first one. And Ballseers! At least I got what I wanted from the drop. So now I have my full comp here in the back. Balls and Ballseers. Just need more of them, levels and tax. My opponent's always taking a long time to shoot. You can see I already got increased the range for the Ballseers. Now they shows. Smoke bomb. Expensive. And this one is always the lowest one. You see me grabbing more shaft. This time I'm facing hackers, that's why I'm grabbing more shaft. Fortress with shields, which is not a problem for the boss. Sabertooths with secondary armament. Typhoons with missiles. You can see here 165 already, my Ballseers, just with the range. I sold one of the... that is lower the speed. Much better. With high speed it started to lag with all the units alive. You can see the balls targeting the units and doing a lot of damage. My ride on this side got hacked, but I have a way to deal with them. Opponent's Rhino also don't do well against my balls. And now I have anti-air, which is great, because my opponent on this side is with air void eyes. The problem is electromagnetic armor. So my Ballseers get electromagnetic on them and have not the greatest time killing it, even if they won. Let's And you can see only the Void Eyes and Phoenix still alive. My balls are getting me money on this side. I'm already at 500. So, lots of 500s here, only the yellow. 600 for the green now. And this debuff went greatly for me. Gave me time to kill the phoenixes in here. So my opponents helped me. And my balls here got this one, I think. And 700, so a lot of money for me. Only air units left, but I have my 4 Ballseers, even if they are getting Electromag on them. And they shoot on the Void Eyes. But the balls are distracting them. Yeah, only a few left. And it's victory for me. With a lot of money. And I'm still on the 2nd place. So I won't be targeted. Nor will I face the heavy armies from the middle, which always target the first player. See my choices this time. I can't look at the options. There should be a way to look at the options. Maybe show it small here. Show smaller cards in here. It could work well for me to choose, see the options. Here I grabbed Underground Threat and Typhoons. Ah, that's why I grabbed Typhoons. Look at what it has on the other side. A lot of wasps. Full air army, actually, I'm fighting. You can see, with lots of techs. Mothership, so it's producing more wasps. Photon emission to get photon on all the units. And the wasps have energy shield and electromag. And the phoenixes with range and charged shots. So, a powerful air army in here. You can see me going for Mechanical Division on my boss, even if against this army it's not very useful because there is electromag on the wasps. Putting more my shaft in here because I need more shaft to distract this one. Those two skipped both. Lots of skips. I needed something to deal with the wasps, so Typhoons were great even if they are not part of my comp. And you can see I grabbed only one tech left for my boss, and things are going very laggy. Slow. The lag stops. There's a big war factor in there. You can see the boss running forward and not doing that great with the wasps killing them with electromag. And my Ballseers and Typhoons are taking some time to kill all the wasps. You can see an air war here, but my opponent didn't deal with the ground, so he's getting debuffed. Lots of debuffs running around. The opponent here also took a beating to the army. Let's speed this to 1. And I'm finally over my air army that I was fighting against. And it's mostly air from my opponents, but there is the ground from the experimental units. And I will win the side. They are losing health just by time, since they are experimental units. But they are very powerful and producing a lot of fangs. Fangs with shields, I think. Yeah, fangs with shields. So in the end, the AI army will win. Let's speed this. Even if the big unit died, there is still the rest of the units. But I am farming money while they go destroy my towers. I grabbed another tower here, so almost 600. One tower will be left alive. And those units don't give a lot of money, you can see. The ones on the ground don't give any money since they are produced units. And round 7, and you can see I am the first for now, so I will be facing the middle army. Improved firepower control system. And I think I will choose something to sell. Yeah, an abyss to sell. When you pass, it gives you 300 money. If I grab the abyss and sell it, it gives me 400. But I'm also actually paying 450. No, not 50, it's 200, so it's 400. So I get 100 money more than just skipping. You can see, skip gives 300, so getting and selling is better. And you can see me getting more techs. The last tech on the balls, now there are 4 tech balls with fortified lock. So they will lock on enemy the highest HP units on their range, and they get a lot of range with kinetic charge and range enhancement. And I think I will grab enhanced range here too. And Electromag on the Farseers, which works great against this. If you have a unit with Electromag, when it shoots the Void Eyes, the Electromag of the unit works first. So it disables the electromagnetic armor before it affects the Farseer. So shooting at the Void Eyes will no longer disable my Farseers. Now it's basically just a few sledges and the big death nails with lots of techs. But fortunately for me, I have great units to deal with them. The balls can kill anything they lock into, even if it's a very big and tanky unit. You can see here, they are no longer getting Electromag when shooting the Void Eyes. And he put the Void Eyes to the ground, so my balls are not running in front of the army. They gain targets to shoot on the ground. But I still take a lot of time to deal with all the Void Eyes. There's a lot of Void Eyes. Here my opponent on the other side, the red, is sandwiching the Void Eye army here. On this side too. But I still have a lot of balls on the ground. This side at least. And each ball that dies spawn crawlers. So this side is doing great. This one didn't go so well because those are ranged, so 165 and electromagnetic shot. So they can disable my techs. But I can disable his techs too. Okay. Shoot this Farseer, but the other one is intact. So electromagnetic on him and down he goes. I also got his tower, so more money. Even if he got more money than me. Killing my units give money. And round 8. Whoa. That was kinda buggy. Let me see if I can fix it. Go round 7 and then round 8 again. Delete. Skip it everything from round 8. Let's see if now it works. No, looks like it's bugged. But I basically got another tech for the Farseers. So area specialization for the Farseers. Got more levels. And even got my more balls, I think. So that's basically what I did here. And also grabbed extended range. So my Farseers are at 180 or 210 against air units. So a lot of range for the Farseers. and the balls get range as they go. In the end, they get to 200 range. With the increased range from the tower, they can get to up to 200 range. And they get all the extra range here. Let's go. Let's slow this so it doesn't lag. You can see my opponent went for even more Void Eye. And one mountain, which he grabbed 2 techs, which I don't recommend anyone to combine. Extended range with anti-air. So you are reducing your damage by 75% and then you reduce it by 40%. So you are using 15% of the mountain damage. That's not a lot of damage, even if it's a level 2 mountain. You can see my army here, obliterating the experimental fortresses. Electromag on them to take out their techs with the Ballseer, and the ball can finish anything they lock. You can see me fighting the army in here. These fortresses targeting my balls and crawlers. The red army is starting to move. Let's speed this. With the tower debuff together, he's doing no damage to this Ballseer. Now the tower debuff is over. So we can kill the Ballseer, even if it takes a lot. It's a mountain. It takes a long time to kill a Ballseer. But destroying everything on the side. Balls locking on there. 211. This one that has the laser sight. So it's a lot of range for my balls. You can see finishing getting all the range. And 200 exactly. This one that doesn't have. This one 220. So this, I think this comp works really well on this mode. And with this is the last round. As soon as one hits 800 points, you win. So rank 1 for me. And I think this is probably the best comp I can think of to use on this mode. The units will work really well together. Although I can see this having a problem with the Mass Wasp. There is a comp that sometimes people play that uses Mass Wasps, so you probably have to grab Mustangs to get together with this comp if you were facing Mass Wasps. Yeah, but in a way Mustangs comp do well with this comp, considering the Mustangs will have the same speed as everything else on the comp. The great thing about getting together steel balls with Ballseers is they have the same speed, so they don't get far away from each other. Even if when there is only air left, the balls will run forward because they have nothing to shoot. Unless it's Void Eyes like on this side that the Ballseer shooting at them will get them to the ground. But that's it for this game. Hope you all enjoyed. If you liked this, making games about this 4-player mode, leave it in the comments so I can know. The only problem with this mode is it lags. Even when you go play this mode, it says that they are trying to solve it. But at the end, when there's a lot of units everywhere, it always ends up lagging. But that's it. See you on the next one.